This morning on today's checklist, we are testing our knowledge on brain health with a game of fact versus myth. Everything from memory issues to headaches and concussions. So here to help us is Dr. Carolyn Brockington, a vascular neurologist and director of the Stroke Center at Mount Sinai West in Morningside, right here in New York City. Dr. Brockington, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Doc.
Ready for the game?
Yes, you are our game show host extraordinaire this morning.
Yes.
So we're going to put a statement up here.
Okay.
We're going to guess if it's fact or myth. And then you're going to tell us if we're right.
Okay.
Tell us why. So the first one, memory loss is inevitable with age.
I'm
I
going
want to
myth.
think fact, but I'm going to go myth, too.
Yeah.
I think you can prevent
So
it.
myth?
Yes.
I would say myth, too.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, so first one correct. And the reason is, when we talk about memory loss, people always worry about it. But there are things that we think are age-related, right? Where did I put my keys? My glasses are on my head, right? I'm using reminders, or I don't think that I'm thinking as fast. So that's sort of with age. But the concerning memory problems are when you forget things that you know very well over and over again. You get lost in places that you've been a million times, right? Or your behavior changes, or you have difficulty following the conversation, or finding the right words that you want to use, or tasks that you knew very well. You were able to cook without a recipe, or you're able to do a checkbook. That's concerning.
Okay.
And when it starts to affect your daily life, both personal and work, that's something to think about where you need to see a specialist. Because there are a lot of medical conditions that are associated with memory, right? Or memory problems that can be treated. Also, you want to know what the diagnosis is to see what your options are, right? And then, there's a lot of research going on now. We talk about those GLP-1 agonists, right? And they're looking to see is there some neuroprotective effect of that that might have something on memory. So there's a lot of research being done.
Okay.
All right, let's look at our next one. Next up is listening to loud music in those earbuds can cause permanent hearing loss.
Yes.
I'm going to go fact.
I'm going to go
I'm gonna go
fact.
fact, too.
Oh, you guys are good.
I worry about my IFB, too.
I know, me too, and I'm always turning mine up.
Because, we've all had the incidents where we're walking down the street and we can tell what somebody's listening to next to us,
Yes.
right? That's too loud, right?
Okay.
Because it's really going to start to affect your earrings. So long term exposure to loud noises doesn't just have to be music and can cause problems with hearing loss. And we say we want to do the 60-60 rule, right? Which means to keep the volume at 60% or less and also listen at 60-minute intervals.
Okay.
So not all day, et cetera. So allow your ears to kind of rest a little bit. Also, on some devices, you can have where you can adjust the volume where it can't go too far, or it tells you, hey, you're listening too loud. So all those things are important.
Really quickly, Doc, what about our kids? And
Same thing, right? I mean, because this, they have longer to be around, right? And you don't want them to have this persistent sort of noise going against the ear is a problem sometimes. So it's important for them to know as well.
Yeah. So next, you need to lose consciousness to have a concussion. I'm going to say that's a myth.
That's a myth.
Okay.
Oh.
You're saying.
I said myth too. I think we're wrong.
It is a myth, right? Yes. Because, everybody says when you hit your head, oh, my God, did you lose consciousness, right? And that's important to know. But even if you don't lose consciousness, it doesn't mean that you didn't have a concussion. And it doesn't mean that
We've seen it with all these football players.
Exactly. And you can't have effects both short and long term, right? So, but the things we get concerned about with concussions are if you lose consciousness, how long, even if it's just brief, right? Problems where somebody develops vomiting for a long period of time. They develop a headache that can't be resolved with medication. They have problems with their behavior. They have problems with the development of weakness on one side or numbness on one side, seizures. People can have fluid that comes out of both their ear and their nose that might be representative of a fracture, right? Or some people can have changes in their pupils. So anything that you notice, and even if it's mild symptoms to begin with, but persistent, you want to be able to go to the doctor. Or if it changes in any way, it's very important. Yeah.
Thank you, Doctor.
Great. Dr. Brockington, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.